This story of Hercules and Pholus, who you will see soon, will serve as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of divine gifts and the tragic consequences that can arise from the curiosity and actions of mortals. In the rough wilderness of Arcadia, nestled among towering mountains and dense forests, there lurked a monstrous creature that struck terror into the hearts of the locals, the Erymanthian boar. This formidable beast, with tusks as sharp as blades and a fur as dark as the shadows, roamed freely, wreaking havoc on the land. King Eurystheus, seeking to test the might of Hercules, set the hero on his fourth labor to capture the ferocious Erymanthian boar alive. Hercules, undaunted by the challenge, embarked on a perilous journey to the Erymanthian mountains, where the beast was rumored to dwell. During Hercules' quest to capture the boar as part of his 12 labors, he sought shelter in the cave of Pholus. Pholus was the name of a centaur, known for his wisdom and hospitality. Pholus, curious about the hero's quest, welcomed Hercules warmly and offered him the hospitality of his cave. As the two companions sat around a fire, Pholus fetched a jar of sacred wine, a gift from the god Dionysus. The wine was extraordinary, with the power to heal wounds and confer strength upon those who drank it. However, it was not meant to be opened by anyone other than the Centaurs collectively. Intrigued by the aroma of the divine wine, Hercules requested some. Pholus, unable to resist the hero's request, decided to open the jar. The scent of the sacred wine wafted through the air, attracting the attention of other centaurs in the vicinity. A horde of them, wild and unruly, descended upon Pholus's cave, demanding a share of the precious wine. During the fight, Hercules unleashed his arrows, and as they were dipped in the Hydra's poison, managed to kill the lot of them. In the midst of this chaos, Pholus, curious about the nature of the venom, picked up one of the arrows. It slipped from his hand and struck his hoof, and the poison proved fatal even to this wise and noble centaur. Pholus was a different kind of centaur. Unlike the other centaurs, who were born of the lust between Ixion and Nephele, a cloud goddess that we'll learn of later, his parents, in one account, were said to be Selenius, who was a follower of Dionysus, and Melea, who was a spirit or a nymph of the ash tree. This difference is part of what makes him a softer, more civilized centaur, like Chiron, who we will learn about in another story. With the funeral over, that was a grand affair, Hercules continued his trials. Remember, he is seeking redemption through action, the redemption for losing control and killing those dearest to him. The boar was not hard to find. It was loud and brazen. Hercules chased the boar, screaming and hollering round and round the mountain, likely motivated by the tragedy he recently caused. Eventually, the beast became tired and hid in a thicket. Hercules threw a spear and hit the now weakened monster. When the boar ran to the snow and got caught up in it, Hercules was able to knock him unconscious and began the trek back with the boar on his back to King Eurystheus. When he arrived back at the castle, he stormed in with the boar. The king jumped in his pithos that had been constructed for him as a place to hide in so Hercules could not find him. But Hercules wasn't playing games. He opened the pithos and almost threw the boar onto the king, but held back in the last moment, heeding the words of the oracle. He would need to complete 8 more trials before his chance at redemption.